Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers Build With Me, Episode 3. Didn't that just rhyme beautifully? Jesus. I know, don't worry, I know. I was gonna continue the red ship, but... yeah, I might just line everything up actually. Because I think... it's annoying a few people. I'm something of a people. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. So, I hope that you all have a lovely New Year's. I mean, I might try to post this actually. I could try and post this for tomorrow. Hope you guys all have a lovely, lovely time tonight, whatever you're doing. Whatever it is you're up to. What did I just delete? Oh! Oh my god, how fat is this fucking ship? Let me snipe this thing, Jesus Christ. This episode, I'm actually going to be doing some fighters. So, I posted that the full Warship Guide series, if you've seen that. If you're not, go watch it. It was a compilation of all the Warship Guide videos that I did. I thought I'd put them all into one video because they're a little bit spread out. There is a playlist for it, but I know some people just can't be bothered and would rather just watch the whole thing at once, so that's why I did that. But I've got a new series coming out where I'm going to go over... it's similar to Warship Guides, but I'm going to be going over, how to build them, etc. And the first one I'm going to do is fighters, so I'm going to work my way up in terms of size. And then we'll just get this gunboat or whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what this piece of bum wipe is. A bit close to that. Alright looking ship, but it needs a lot of tickling up. We got Fat Bastard, Skinny Bastard, we've got Starting Ship, we've got Hernia, and then we've got the Tanker, and we've got... I don't know. I've got no idea. So, where are the fighters, actually? I was looking at them a minute ago. Oh, hello. So this is a remastered of my Oberon bomber, I think. This is, one of my oldest workshop creations. One of the first LKF ships that I ever built. If you want to see build progress, this is what I started out with. This is how I used to build. And then this is the refreshed one. Which still needs a little bit of work, but overall I think it looks pretty nice. So I've actually got the Alto as well. The Mark V, which is the newest one, is quite old now, but it's still a good indication of progress. Just to give you guys hope. I too couldn't build once upon a time. Ah, bollocks, I've not got it. It's on the workshop, but I'm not subscribed to it. I got the Mark IV, which isn't a million miles off the Mark III. Yeah, I mean, you can see a little bit of improvement in this one here. I mean, what's that for a start? But overall, I didn't really change too much. So that's maybe not the best. Whatever. Here's an LKF Tri-Fighter. Because why not? Reaver and I built this together. It's got autocannons and Gatling guns. Just in case you can't make your mind up on what to use. It's got 3 of each. And I'll get the Oberon over here as well. Although I don't think this thing's got side thrust yet. Oh no, it does. It does. This thing flies really nicely as well, actually. Right, fighters. So, in terms of fighters, I tend to do quite small fighters. I know a few people who do larger fighters. I don't know if I've got any of his subscribed. No, this is made by Neo, but this is an example of a good large fighter. So we've got missiles on the wings. Obviously the wings are subgrids, that's why they're sloped. Gatling guns, and we've got a missile there. Obviously something like this, maybe except the subgrids, is quite survivable generally. There's a lot of armor to shoot through here. Whereas my main fighter, and it has been my main fighter for fucking years, is an Alto. And you can see the size difference there. But what I value in a fighter and what Neo values in a fighter is obviously quite different. So, for my fighters, the reason they're so small is because my hangar spaces are generally 3x3. So you've got a 3x3 space here, and you can actually dock 3 Altos next to each other in here, even though it's really, really tight. So I generally go for volume over the quality of the fighter necessarily. Like for here example. That large fighter, you could maybe fit 6, potentially 8 in this hangar. Whereas in here we've got 10 plus Altos, and then we've got a bay back here, which is probably more reasonable for the large fighters. So I tend to go for that volume. And also more manoeuvrable, smaller, harder to hit, etc. That's what I tend to go for. And because of the layouts of my hangars, I generally have the connector on the bottom. So I'm going to build a fighter. I've got no idea what it's going to look like, but I'm going to build one. And I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I'm going to start with a conveyor junction because it's a really nice block to start with. And then I'm going to put a connector on the bottom straight away. I'm actually going to try and build something with this. Oh my god, that's fucking huge. Okay. Why is it so big? Oh, I was hoping it'd be one block. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a connector on the bottom from the get-go. And then, have we got a new cockpit? Should we try and use the new cockpit? I know what would line up perfectly with those conveyor ports. Okay, cool. I think this will probably be a hydrogen fighter. So a good way to turn a big port into little ports is with the conveyor converter. And then we're going to get some hydrogen tanks in here. So, I'm going to tuck them down like that. And then... I mean, it's pretty it's pretty wide, but wait, no, I can't do that. Let me get some small conveyors in here. What I'm trying to do, to think out loud here, is just have some nacelles in the wings here, because otherwise they look a little bit sticky outy. We don't like sticky outy. I want to make these all armoured as well, because this is a warship after all. It'll be getting shot at. So, for fighters, you should generally have some hydros, even if it's just like a hybrid system. It's a good idea to have hydrogen thrusters. But on a ship like this, I mean, I could probably cram a battery in here somewhere. I mean, I could put a battery there quite comfortably, to be honest. This does leave this big open space, which would be perfect for a turret, to be honest. I don't know if we can get a turret down here in some form. Oh, I forget how big these things are. Christ. That's huge! Wait, can we get it on the top? No, it's too big. It's far too big. Maybe a custom turret. That would be more realistic. But it's got the wrong connector. Something like a little chin. Something like that would be absolutely phenomenal on a ship like this. But it's impossible with the conveyors. I mean, what is this? A small conveyor? I mean, we can't even have cheek mounted ones. We could have a stern. We could have a stern chase or something like that. I don't know if it would work. That's the thing. I'm gonna use Gatling guns. Generally, for fighters, I would favour auto cannons, to be honest. But hang on a minute. Yeah, I'd favour auto cannons generally, but I do like the way Gatling guns look. That's the only issue. No, I can't have two. That's preposterous. Sometimes you just got to experiment. I mean, you can simulate what things will look like in your head, but until you put pen to paper, so to speak, you just don't know what it's going to look like. Like, I don't think I can make that work. I think we tackle that later. Which is code for I cannot be arsed. Yet. Nope. That has got to taper in like that. Oh, whoa! I just pressed a myriad of buttons there. So that actually looks quite good, I think. Now, I want... Whoa. I want it to slope out. So that should come to about here. And that would be there. Sometimes you just gotta map it out. So make it like a Dorito looking thing. And then the plan was to have these as nacelles. So something like this. I'm going to leave that poking through there for now, just to see how it looks. I feel like it ideally would come out a bit further than that. Now I'm just going to complete the nacelles just to see how they look, just to give them the best possible chance. No, it doesn't work. Just doesn't look right. That needs to be... Oh, it's just... I've built a Y-wing! Bollocks! I've accidentally built a Y-wing. God damn it. How can I make this not a Y-wing? Ugh. So annoying. I think these nacelles are way too big. So, what I'm going to do is have some of them exposed. Expose some of the nacelle. So I think I'm going to have something like this. Where I'm only going to cover it on the top and the side. And I'm going to slope it in here. Okay. And No, 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 no. Should be the other way around. Other way around. Like that, and then maybe like that. Yep. No. You see, you gotta put it to paper sometimes. You've just gotta be willing to make the mistakes. That doesn't look too shabby, actually. Just this. So we need to add some more weight to the bottom. I'm curious. I am curious. Oh, that does look better, actually. I think I might just have to go with that. Right. We should probably add a couple more axes of thrust. Could be a useful feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these blocks here, because I can definitely get some downwards thrusters in here, like that. And then that's also the shout of the upwards thrusters. Now whether we build these in a little bit, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Oh, that looks... Oof. I don't think they should be going there in the first place, to be perfectly honest with you. I think they should be here. But I don't think... there's any way to neatly maneuver them into there. Now in terms of the side thrusters, I can actually do that, and that they will be well protected. Got reverse, up, down, left, right. Now it's just, what do we do with the arse? That's the talking point at the moment. So I think, as a rule of thumb, I would like to build this in a little bit. I just don't know what that looks like yet. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Oh, weapons, we need guns. I mean, that's just begging for a couple of Gatling guns, isn't it? Why can't I put them there? There, get rid of that. They can shoot through that. And they're quite centered around the cockpit as well, which I'm happy about. The question really is, what do we do with this back portion? So if we pull those out like that, obviously we're going to want to cover the guns up to an extent. What do we do with the back? That is the ultimate question. Quite happy with the number of thrusters. I think we've got a decent amount of hydrogen tanks. We've got a battery. We've not got a battery, actually. I deleted it. I wonder if it's worth trying to get a battery on the back. Ah, you see that might work. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because equally, sometimes you get into a situation like this, right, where you think that with enough hard work, you can actually get it to look good. Like right now, I'm thinking like if I keep going here, I could probably get a result. But at the same time, you've got to know when to cut your losses. It's a delicate balance. It's a really delicate balance. Like I think I can still make that work. It's just going to be a fucking fat bastard of a fighter. But I think it's tricky. It's really tricky. Oh god, that looks horrendous. Wait, let me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. Oh bollocks! What did I just delete? Trying so hard to make this work. Trying every trick in the book. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? What's that doing there? Right. Oh. How do we get this to work? That is the $1,000,000 question right now. How how do we get this to work? Oh, this is not easy. I'm just gonna try and fill a few things in here. I think if we do small conveyors, I want to expose them though, just to get the looks into hydrogen thrusters, just to give us a bit more of a kick in the rear. Ah, it's way too top heavy, look at that. You know what? It's so close. That's the thing, it's so close to looking okay. No, that doesn't work. That does not work. I'll just do the underside real quick. I'm just gonna don't overthink it massively. I don't know if there's a block that marries them together. I think there might be. Just gonna have to have a little dig. Me. You're watching my descent into insanity here. Okay. Okay. No, I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Right, I think we do a reverse slope here, you know. I don't know if we do a 1x2 or just a 1x1 like that. think that looks okay. Couple of gyroscopes. We could just raise this up. Let's do that. I'd rather have the slope wherever it is. That one. Okay. Couple of cameras. I do not wish to respawn. Couple of Cameroonies. Camerinos. That looks pretty decent up there, actually. I want them under the guns, though. You know what we could do here instead? Could do ion thrusters if I can find the thing. Could do something like this, and then we can still achieve the slope with armor panels instead. Armor panels work wonders. Oh god. Oh no. Wait. That's not what I wanted. This might not work. No, that doesn't work at all. But the ion thrusters might. I think maybe just the innermost one. Like that. And then if we have slopes... Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! Oh, Lord. Okay. Come on, think! Brain! Oh, okay, wait, hey, wait, I'm cooking, Hold up! He's cooking! Let him cook. Let this man cook! I like that. I do like that. And then I'm thinking maybe. So, to explain a little bit, like what I do is like I generally tend to try and get the shape right first, via placing a mixture of armor and blocks. So as you can see, I just got the shape right. Once the shape is pretty much there, I don't have to be completely happy with it, like it was. This is what happened in real time. I start to add the systems like cameras, spotlights, guns, etc., because they will inform the next phase of the build. Because without those systems, you don't know what it's going to look like. Without the guns in place, without the thrusters in place, you don't know what you've got to work with. So I try and get 80 to 90% of the the main stuff down, and then from there you can start to detail around it. Because if I did all this and I was like, oh shit, we're missing like 3 axes of thrust, I'm gonna have to change a lot of what I've already done. Which is why I wait until this point generally, and then from this point, this is where I start going over things. Typically, I do an armor panel layer, so just get out the armor panels and just think, right, where can I put some armor panels and improve this, and then after the armor panels, we're going to do colour, because colour generally brings everything together, and then it will be finishing touches like antennas and other little bits of greeble. Just thinking whether or not we do that. Yeah, I think we do that. You know what? Maybe not down here though. Ah, put it on the wrong block. There we go. Now I'm wondering if we can get something like that. I wonder if we do like canards or something, you know. Wait, how do I do a canard? What's the best way to do this? No, definitely not like that. I just thought I'd see what it looked like. Alright, there's going to be two. There's going to be two kettles of fish in the description. In the comments. There's going to be those who love this, and there's going to be those who hate this. And there's no in between. But the only thing worse than everyone talking about... Hang on a minute. The only thing worse than everyone talking about you is nobody talking about you. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. But do you know what? Why shouldn't a ship have a moustache? Right, I'm going to colour this blue. Maybe. I can't remember the paint gun to paint everything. There we go. I forgot. Alright, so we're going to go completely blue. And then I'm going to do white down the middle. And then components. Tend to do grey. So just grey everything over. Conveyor lines will be yellow. Yalla! Oh, what is that? Ah, they're hydrogen tanks. Can't remember what I built like 30 seconds ago. That's just a block. If I was a block, even just for a day, I would square up to everyone. Why is my computer so shit? So shit! Alright. I bought this new laptop and it's fucking awesome, but I record on my computer sometimes. And my computer. Sorry. I'm just turning into an absolute fucking idiot and I don't know why. This looks really good. It looks really nice. It genuinely does. Like this, if I could spend a little bit more time on this, I could make it look really nice. I'm not even joking, this thing's fucking tasty. Should I do this bit grey? Maybe. Nah, it'll just stick out a little bit. White. And then what I would do after this, I don't think I've got it on this world, but there's a mod which replaces light armor with heavy armor. I'd just replace all like the outer layers with heavy armor, replace the armor panels with the heavy ones, and then I'd probably do the front of these blocks with heavy armor, likewise on the rear, and just add a layer of very thin, heavy armor just around the ship. You see what I mean? Once you start to paint it, it does tend to come together quite nicely. Wow, okay. Really nice. And now is the time. Ah, wait, yeah. What am I doing? Now's the time when I'd start doing like final details and stuff. Weapon. That's how I would just test. Oh, yes. Actually flies really nicely, this. I obviously don't want to break it, because... yeah, it flies really well. So, areas that need attention. I think the back of the gats. So here. Do you get small grid columns? Oh. Okay. Ah. I didn't know that. This block could definitely be something else. What that is? Don't know. Beams are some of my favourite Greeble blocks. They're really, really useful. Oh, that would have to be blue though, but I don't know if that would work. Ooh. Do you know what? It kinda does. I'm gonna leave it for just a schmeckend. No. You gotta be very careful when you're doing detail like this, because there's a fine line between too little and too much. That's just about right. That's my phone, sorry. No, because that would expose the white underneath. Something could definitely go there. What that is? I don't know. You know what? It's really random. Oh, you could actually put something useful there, you know. Or you could put an ore detector. Which kind of looks good. Oh, tisn't it tricky? Ah, sorry. Right, we put it on silent. Oh, come on. There's got to be a block I can put here. Wait, what about heat vents? And then... Oh. I do these exactly the same. 121. Power dependency 0. What? What are they on? Is it because we're not even using 0 power? Hey? Power dependency? Ah, right, you've got to have it on something. Oh. I don't know if blue works actually for that. Okay, we're on maximum load apparently. think that kind of works a little bit. Just gonna colour it grey. Ah, that'll make a difference. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Right, and then in the back, maybe we could do something with the blast doors here. This is old-fashioned Space Engineers. Old-fashioned SE. Like the good old days. Not to sound 100 years old, but I do miss them dearly. And then, well, I don't need every. Well, I suppose you could put a remote control block on here. Might come in handy. And then. Don't know. There's nothing in particular that springs to mind. Column it is. Column it is. I'm gonna make that grey actually, and then do that. I don't know. No, I don't look quite right. Light panel? No, that doesn't look right either. Something like that. Make that blink. And we have a Fightel. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously it's not fantastic. I mean, to be fair, I only built it in like 40 minutes or whatever, but I'm generally quite happy with that. I'm going to leave it here though, guys, because I've got stuff to do. But I hope you all have a lovely New Year's and what have you. Don't make massive resolutions that you can't stick to. One thing at a time, fellas. And yeah, best of luck in 2025, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Take care, everybody.